The Tom Brady era is officially over in the NFL and over in Tampa Bay, which is why we are rebuilding the Tampa Bay Buccaneers here today on Madden 24. Taking a look at the roster here, I think the Bucs are still they still definitely could have a solid year. I mean, it really relies offensively, obviously, on the shoulders of Baker Mayfield. We'll see how long he lasts here in this rebuild. I know the Bucs playbook's very pass heavy, so he definitely could end up getting a development trade upgrade just because he's going to put up numbers. Rashad White, I like as a young back. Obviously, they have Chase Edmonds, and Keyshawn Vaughn's kind of been a miss for them. But Sean Tucker's looked really good as the undrafted free agent. Receivers, obviously, you got Mike Evans, Superstar X Factor, and Chris Godwin. Two really good elite tandem duo there, wide receiver, and then Trey Palmer. Go Big Red, who was killing it in the preseason, but him being their WR3, at least in Madden, is a problem. He might be, I think he's going to be solid for him in real life, but in Madden, might be a little bit of an issue. Offensive line, Tristan Wirfs moves over to left tackle now with Dom Smith being gone, and he's been the best right tackle in football for the past couple of years, so it makes sense for him to move over to left tackle. Filer Hainsey, Cody Mock, I think, from North Dakota State. He looks like a troll that's like the size of a whale. Anyway, Luka Decky at right tackle, second year out of Central Michigan. Tight ends, big fan of Cade Otton. Keefe out of I think second year out of Minnesota, and this is Payne Durham. Yeah, it's Payne Durham out of Purdue. I was like, I saw P. Durham. I was like, that'd be Payne Durham out of Purdue. Yeah. Defensively, still a lot of talent on the defense side of the ball. Offense, it's like I said, it's really relying on Baker Mayfield because they do have weapons. But defensively, a lot more talent. Vita Vea is one of the best nose tackles in football. Elijah Cansey, I loved him at Pittsburgh. He was a great, cool, really cool prospect. William Golston's obviously old. Hopefully replaced pretty quickly. And then Gaines will start development. How old is Greg Gaines? 27. He could be solid for a couple years here. Linebackers, Evan White, looking to get traded basically in real life. Lonte David, Go Big Red, one of the best Nebraska NFL players of all time. Shaq Barrett on one end and Troy Shank on the other. Safeties, Antoine Winfield Jr., really fun. Ryan Neal was really good for them last year. Carlton Davis, Jamal Dean, and Zion McCollum. I loved him as like a super athletic prospect coming out of Sam Houston State. 24 years old. Obviously, I don't know if he'll be anything in Madden, but in real life, I'm still kind of hopeful for him. I thought his prospect card was pretty cool. So that's pretty nice. Look at the team. I wouldn't be surprised if we have a pretty solid year this year, just because I know the Bucs playbook's like super good offensively. Baker's gonna throw for a ton of yards, but I'm gonna go ahead. You guys know how these rebuilds go. We always do generated rookies, at least early in the draft process, because we don't know who the risers and fallers are going to be. So I mean, obviously, right away, my thought is we probably need to look at quarterback because, I mean, what can Baker really be? But I know the playbook might allow him to do well. But I want to also keep it, like, realistic. I don't think Baker's really the long-term option there. He's more of just a Band-Aid for now until they find their future franchise quarterback. So, yeah, we obviously going auto-generated rookies. I'm going to go ahead and hire inside my scouts, and I'll see you guys at the midseason point. Here at the midseason point, I'm not surprised, things are going well for us. We're in a really bad division in real life. In Madden, typically the Panthers do good in Sim. They're 0-6 right now. But Falcons, Saints, I mean, and I think both their playbooks aren't. I mean, no, never mind. I know Falcons have a good playbook. Saints playbook's probably not any good. But, yeah, here at the midseason point, 4-2. Like I said, I'm going to be surprised if we do well. I believe like I said, our playbook's really good offensively. Mike Evans. I do want to bring Mike Evans back. I don't think in real life this is going to happen, but I am going to give Mike Evans a 2-year deal, and he's like up to years. So yeah, I'll probably end up giving him a 3-year deal. Antoine Winfield has to come back. He's really interested in the team. I'll give him what he wants. Cool. We have like no money. I just realized after I give out that contract. So I want to bring Devin White back, but our cap situation is horrendous. Do I trade Mike Evans? I might have to trade Mike Evans. Who the heck is making all this money that needs to go? Tristan Wirfs, cool. Mike Evans, fine. Who's making... Vita Vea is getting paid, I knew that. Ryan Jensen's getting paid a lot. Jamal Dean's getting paid a lot. Carlton Davis is getting paid a lot. Shaq Barrett, he needs to get cut. I need to cut Shaq Barrett. What can we get from him? Sorry, Shaq. We need to... 15 million cash paid? No, it's not worth it. We get a penalty at 13-3. Yeah, we might just have to reassess in the offseason right now. I don't think it's worth to cut anybody, honestly, right now. So we'll reassess that in the offseason regarding if we're going to cut anybody. Because we need to figure out, find some money. But going back to players trying to negotiate, we got 15 mil to work with. I want to keep my good players around. Like, I want to keep Devin White. I'll give Devin White a 4-year deal. He's coming back. Like, I understand in real life some of this stuff won't happen, but it's Madden, and I want to keep my good players. Like, Levante David, I'd like to bring Levante back still. We're not going to be able to afford to bring him back, though, so I'm not going to worry about it. Greg Gaines, I'd be cool with a 2-year deal for him, or at least a 1-year deal. He's got interest in the team. I'm just going to offer him a 1-year deal, see if he takes that. No, he won't. Okay, so yeah, we need to. Everyone else is going to. I'm not going to worry about right now. We'll reassess in the off season, but yeah, we need to figure out our money situation for sure. But we are 4-2, and I'll take a look at mock draft 2 for you guys right now. Top player in the class. Well, we don't know if he's actually the top player, but right now, number one pick, supposed to be an edge rusher at a USF. Offensive tackle, quarterback, strong arm. That's good. Ooh, this defensive tackle looks insane. A finesse moves, A power moves, A tackle. If we didn't have Vita Vea, that'd be my guy right there. If Vita Vea wasn't a thing, he'd be my guy. Quarterback wise, there looks like there was a handful of quarterbacks that was. Well, ooh, Casey Noble out of Oregon. How are we doing, brother? C, press B, zone, but he's gonna have a man. Looks like a great athlete. We could. I mean, hypothetically, we don't have to go quarterback. I put my focus scout on doing another sick corner, dude. Zone cover. Yeah, there's a lot. Looks like a really sick class. Sometimes you get those classes where no one jumps out on the board. There's a lot of guys that look really cool there. But yeah, we'll go ahead and I'm gonna set my scouting national focus. I am gonna do quarterback just because I'm kind of I do want to know everything about the quarterbacks because there's a superstar there. I definitely want to get him to lead our charge for the future. But I'll go ahead and advance this to the end of the season. See how we do. I'm assuming we're going to end up making the playoffs, like I said, but we will see for sure. But Madden 24 rebuilds and you enjoy just Madden 24 content in general, feel free to hit the sub button down below. I'd really appreciate it. Hit the like button too. If you guys are into franchise, I do a Rams franchise. It's really fun. I post basically 4 episodes a week on that, and I always try to get a rebuild or 2 up every single week as well. So if you guys are interested in stuff like that, feel free to hit the sub button. But yeah, let's get back to the video. All right, so made it here to the playoffs, and we did get into the playoffs. I would believe Falcons are on top of us. I believe obviously we're in as one of the wild card teams taking on the San Francisco 49ers, which sounds dangerous. So we got a couple upgrades here. Tristan Wirfs. We'll just go ahead. We'll keep doing his pass protector. I mean, he's a left tackle. That's the most important thing as a tackle in the NFL is being able to pass protect because all these guys can run block to a certain extent. Carlton Davis. I guess we'll just do zone for him because he's probably worse there. I probably could have looked at it, but it's okay. +3 zone. Ha, I knew it. Chase Edmonds at running back. Sure, we'll just do elusive back for him. But yeah, it's year 1. Haven't done anything with the team, obviously. So we're just gonna go ahead and sim through the playoffs. I'll go week by week, of course. I'm not gonna go ahead and sim right to the Super Bowl. We'll go week by week. We'll see if we can advance to the wild card here in year 1. But as we do take a loss, I don't know. Did they update this where I can't see? Normally, right next to the playoff division, I guys it's on this side of your guys' screen, but right next to the playoff division where it sees 2023, it would have the score. Did they update this where I can't see that? Why can't I see last week? That's annoying. We lost 27-3. Yeah, we got killed by the Niners. Doesn't surprise me, but yeah. We'll take a look at the stats, though, with you guys for sure. I should have done it right before I simmed that, but it's all right. Baker Mayfield was pretty solid. Honestly, I'm surprised he didn't put up bigger numbers in this playbook. 3,500 yards, 22 touchdowns, 9 picks. Not too bad. Rashad White, 300 carries. He had a lot of carries. 11.26. 3.8 per carry is pretty. It's all right. He only 2 touchdowns. Yeah, I forgot we don't run touchdowns. We don't run for touchdowns in this playbook. Chris Godwin's amazing in the slot. I'm assuming Mike Evans was super good as well. Palmer, pretty solid rookie year for him. I hope he can keep developing in here because I'd love Trey Palmer to be our 4th receiver throughout this. Obviously, he's probably not going to get good enough to become our 3rd long term. But that's okay. Devin White, 110 tackles, 102. Levante David, tackles for loss, 18 for Shaq Barrett, 17 for Joe Troy and Shiga. That's an amazing year for him. A 16 William Golston, insane. Vita Vea 10. Vita Vea and Golston. Yeah, William Golston have a resurrection year. Holy cow. 16 tackles for loss, 8.5 sacks. Amazing for his 11th year in the league. Vita Vea was a stud like always. Shaq Barrett, 6.5 sacks, 5 for Joe Troy and Shiga. 5 picks. Jesus, our defense was actually kind of good. 5 picks for Dean. Well, at least on paper. 4 for White. 3 for David. 2 for Simon McCollum. Let's go. 2 for Carlton Davis. 1 for Winfield. 1 for Ryan Neal. All right, so we will take this into our first offseason, and we will go to our re-sign player phase right away, and we will take a look at what we are going to do. But obviously, we'll do the season recap first. But it looks like the Ravens and Eagles were in the Super Bowl. That'd be such a sick matchup. In real life, Jalen Hurts versus Lamar Jackson. I hope the Ravens are good. Dude, I hate that I gotta go. Eagles won at 27-24. I hate that I gotta go over now. That's so weird that it doesn't. They must have updated that. I swear that's not hasn't been a thing. But 2023 season recap. Obviously, like I said, Eagles won the Super Bowl. DeAndre Swift won Super Bowl MVP. Okay, MVP of the league, Patrick Mahomes. Nick Sirianni won Coach of the Year, rightfully so. Offensive Player of the Year was Derrick Henry. Defensive Player of the Year, Micah Parsons. Josh Down, Offensive Rookie of the Year for the Colts. And I know I'm kind of blocking it, but Defensive Rookie of the Year was Brian Branch for the Lions, which is cool. That's pretty sick. Could you imagine the year you'd have to have as a safety to be a Defensive Player of the Year as a rookie? That's pretty incredible. But yeah, like I said, we'll get into the re-sign players phase. It looks like we have 18.4 million to work with, I saw. So we're going to have a little bit to work with. I might have to look at maybe cutting a player or two, or maybe look to make a trade. I wouldn't be against maybe making a trade potentially, but 18.4 to work with. Can we even re-sign Mike Evans? I'm going to give him a neutral 3-year deal, and he's coming back on that purpose. So Mike Evans is back for 3. Ryan Neal, I'm probably just going to let walk for now. Maybe I'll reassess. Obviously, we're going to accept Troy Shoyinka's player option. Levante David on a 1-year deal. Yeah, I'm 100% in. Wait, we can't afford that whatsoever. That was all of our money. Okay, so everyone else is going to have to walk. Yeah, we're going to have to look at drafting QB because we can't re-sign Baker anyway. So yeah, we're going to have no money to do anything, which is honestly probably fine. I might look to make a trade here. I'm going to take a look at our roster real quick and see if it makes sense to make a move. Jump into mock draft 3 with you guys. I decided I'm not going to end up trading anybody. I don't think it's really worth it to trade anybody, honestly. I think I just roll with the team and figure it out. Quarterbacks, we know 95% on the quarterbacks. Okay, where are we picking? Probably like, do we even have our first round pick? We're picking at 21. Okay, they have us taking a corner. We'll have to take a look if it's worth it to maybe move up and take a quarterback potentially. I'll probably fully scout out the quarterbacks just so I know their talent. But we got to get into free agency first. Like I said, we don't have any money, so I guess we're really not going to do anything. So, yeah, if I don't end up making any moves, which I don't think I'm going to, I'll just see you guys basically at the NFL draft or when I'm figuring out who I'm putting my focus scouting on. All right, so taking a look at our roster for free agency, we definitely need guard help, tackle probably as well. So guard, tackle. Obviously, some of these stuff can be addressed in the NFL draft. We do need another middle linebacker. Can't see a star. Doesn't surprise me. William Golston retired, so Logan Hall's going to play more, which is cool with me. Zach McCollum got out to star? Dude, that's perfect. That's literally perfect. And we need another safety, too. Okay, so safety, middle linebacker. Quarterback, I'm going to draft one. I've already decided on that. Tackle, guard. Russell Gage is now back. I didn't set it, so I just did with the default roster that they had at the beginning. I didn't generate my best lineup because I figured might as well just go with kind of what they have set right now. Because Russell Gage is obviously out for the year, so it is what it is. But we got 16 mil actually assigned free agent, so we'll figure out what we're gonna do here. All right, I'm gonna offer Brandon Jones a 3-year deal out of Texas. I'm gonna give him a 3-year deal. Star development, 26 years old. Why not go ahead and give him a 3-year deal? He's interested in the team. Cheap. I'm going to give a 3-year deal here to Kenneth Murray Jr. to be our other middle linebacker. Hopefully he'll accept that. All right, so I targeted Jonah Jackson. We have no money. We have 90K. I had to lowball Jonah Jackson here. We might be able to get at least 2 of these guys right away. We still have the best offer on Jonah Jackson. We did not get Kenneth Murray. Interesting. He went somewhere else. Where did he go? He went with the Titans. Come on now. All right, still going for Jonah Jackson. Luther Lowball offer on Tranquil. And now we're not going to get Jonah Jackson either. Great, yeah, Jonah Jackson. So we only get Brandon Jones, which sucks. We will advance next week, and I'll see what else we can do in free agency. Because we have a little bit of money still. We need to just plug a couple positions. So still looking at middle linebacker. Still looking at guard for sure. And then I know there's no tackle I'm going to sign here for like a good amount. So we're still looking guard. I think guard's probably Norwell. We could go Norwell maybe. David Edwards would be fine too. He's cheap. Yeah, I'm going to give David Edwards a 2-year deal. I think that's a fine. Just a little band-aid for 2 years. We can maybe figure someone else out in the future too. I'm going to give Chris Barnes. I'm literally just going to give him a 1-year deal and just give him a little bit more money. We might be able to replace him next year. So both offers on the table. We probably went 2 for 2. We did. So we got Brandon Jones, Chris Barnes, and David Edwards so far. We got 5 mil basically to work with. I'm going to see what else, if there's anything else I want to try to get. Yeah, that's all I'm going to go ahead and do here. We'll let the money, the extra 5 million so much tie over into next year. Probably going to need it because obviously we are in cap hell, it seems like, for the most part. But yeah, we will advance this to free agency recap. Well, we will see mock draft 5 and we'll put on our final 3 focus scouting guys. I think I'm just going to be sold on putting it on the quarterbacks just so I know who the top player is because I want the best one. All right, mock draft 5. So we should know exactly where everyone is going. That defense tackle is going to go number 1 as he should. We got Jeffrey Curry, top 5 talent, going to go 6 most likely to the Raiders. Christian Gallery, number 9 to the Saints. Is there any other quarterbacks? Jake Davidson, 19. Okay. And we got another one right here. Okay. So I probably won't put it on Curry because I don't want to have to try to move to 6. That's probably the most difficult spot to move to. We do need a first round quarterback. No doubt in my mind. I'm going to put it on the bottom 3 guys. More so. I don't, because it's just going to be more tough to move up for the top guy. And I'm sure one of these other 3 are going to be round 1 abilities. And in our playbook, they probably will do pretty good. So go over to quarterback. We'll do gallery. Tuttle, was he not even there? He wasn't even supposed to go, so I ain't even worried about him. All right, NFL draft time. I'm just going to go ahead and advance this right to number 9 because that's where the first move up spot will be potentially. I haven't, like I said, I have not looked at the quarterbacks just yet. This is where Curry's going to go. Yep, there goes Jeffrey Curry out of TCU. And the Lions go at 8. Okay, so this is the first spot we might look at potentially moving up. Let's take a look at all these quarterbacks, actually deep dive into them a little bit. So Jake Davison is a round 1 talent. I think that's probably who I'm going to end up going with. He's projected to go like at 19. We're picking at 21, so that'll probably end up being the move here. I want to look at Tuttle real quick. I should have looked at him. He's not projected to go in the first round now, and he looks really good still. I mean, this guy could be a guy. I mean, we could hypothetically not move up and take something else and then move up and take that quarterback. But would we be I should have fully scouted him instead. I'm definitely messed up on that. All right, we are here at 19. This is the spot the quarterback's going to go. I'm not going to miss on him. He's a round 1 talent. We know he's going to be good. Even if he's not hidden development, we at least know he's going to be high overall or relatively high overall. So I'm going to go ahead and move up 2 spots to the Vikings here and take the quarterback they would take. All right, went ahead and just flipped the first round picks. Gave him my 6th in this year's draft, my 7th in this year's draft, and a future fit. They were kind of being stubborn about that. Of course they were. Like they always are. I feel like this Madden, they're so much more stubborn with making trades the CPU are, which I think it's better. It makes it a little more realistic. We're going to go ahead and take Jake Davidson on Memphis strong arm. He's going to fit our system perfectly. Hidden development, 95 throw power. He's going to be our franchise quarterback in this video. Yeah, look how insane this. We're in the second round. Look how insane this quarter looks. Elite strength, elite acceleration. Yeah, this is definitely my pick. We're going to take Chris Raymond here in the second round. 6'3", normal development kind of hurts a lot, but he's super, super athletic. That sucks, though. Taking this middle linebacker, Derek Lawrence out of Texas. Pretty good athlete. Fast. Might as well. Hidden development, middle linebacker in the third round. Definitely a good pick there. That's our Chris Barnes replacement. Round pick, I'm going to take this guard. Just pretty good athlete. Thought it'd be a decent spot. 85 strength, not too bad. We'll see if he's a decent overall. All right, and that was our last pick in the draft. We'll take a look how we did in the draft recap. Feel like that corner's got to be a high overall. He was super good on paper, but we'll see right here. Draft recap. Hopefully the overalls are high. Quarterback, 77, good. Yeah, the corner's 76. He's good. Lawrence, 70, perfect. He can develop for a year, and then Spidell's only 67. Might have been a little bit of a miss, but it was a 4th-round pick. But all in all, pretty solid. Pretty happy with that. But the big thing is we got our franchise quarterback, so we should be pretty set for the future. The team going into year 2, obviously we got our franchise quarterback, Jake Davidson out of Memphis. Yeah, he looks like he's going to be really good for us. I believe so. At least we'll see. Wide receivers remain exactly the same, except for Russell Gage will be back. Palmer will slide back to number 4. Same running backs, basically for the most part. We don't really have a backup, but it's fine. Offensive line, obviously signed David Edwards. Everything else is the same. Tight end, same. Defensively, though, a little bit of a change. Logan Hall moves into the starter with Golston retiring. Raymond will be our CB3, even though McCollum will still be playing at CB4. Chris Barnes will start at middle linebacker 2 this year with Lawrence getting ready to play the following year, and then we signed Brandon Jones. Everything else is the same, though. All in all, looks good to me. All right, mid-season point. Basically, year number 1 in a way. We are 2-5. But that's okay. It's a building year. Offense, 21st. Defense, 19th. It's okay though. I ain't worried about it yet. We will go ahead mock draft 2 first before we jump into the re-sign players phase. Dang, this end looks sick. Adonis Davison looks so good. Maybe we need to suck so I can get that guy offensive tackle at our spot at 9. I put our focus scouting on offensive tackle because I think that we definitely could use a right tackle for sure now that we're over at left tackle. But 13 players ready to negotiate. Take a look at this here quickly. 100. We have a lot of money. Obviously, Tristan Wirfs is number 1 priority. Player friendly 4-year deal for Tristan Wirfs. He will be back. Chris Godwin wanted to bring him back as well. I'll give him a 4-year deal. He is back on that. Shaq Barrett. I'll probably honestly trade him right now. Carlton Davis, I do want to bring back. I just know right now doesn't have any interest in us, and I don't want to overspend for him. So I'll wait on him till the offseason. Russell Gage, I'm not going to worry about. Ryan Jensen. Wait, he said no to that? I thought he said yes. Oh, whatever. I think I'm going to trade Chris Barnes and Shaq Barrett, honestly. That's what I'm going to do. Everyone else we can worry about in the future. All right, Shaq Barrett's heading over to New England for a third-round pick in this year's draft. That's the only trade I'm going to make. I'm just going to go ahead and keep Chris Barnes. It's really no big deal. All right, still at the midseason point here. Davidson just only had star development, which honestly is fine. He'll hopefully just keep getting better. Would we? Yeah, Lawrence was. I knew. Yeah, Lawrence obviously was hidden development, but we weren't gonna worry about. I'll do no screw it. I'm gonna trade Chris Barnes. Lawrence is good enough to be playing every day. We're gonna trade Chris Barnes here. All right, Chris Barnes is heading to the Chiefs for a fifth in this year's draft. Oh, sorry, a fifth in next year's draft and a sixth in next year's draft. Just get a couple late round picks for him. That is fine with me. I'm going to go ahead and sign another middle linebacker just so we have another one, and then I'll see you guys at the end of the year and see how we finished up. All right, so we finished 6-11, obviously missed the playoffs, but we are going to have a higher pick, which at least good. Our offense was abysmal this year. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like obviously I know we're not going to run the ball at a high level in this offense, but I wish we were passing the ball better. We'll take a look at the stats here. Davidson had a good rookie year. He was better than Baker. 3,700 yards, 24 touchdowns, 10 picks. I think I'll roll with it. Rashad White. It's just a playbook. We're not going to be able to run the ball that well. That's all right, though. He had 3.2 yards per carry. Receivers were good. Godwin's amazing. Mike Evans is great. 12 touchdown stud. Russell Gage was pretty solid for us. I mean, he put up a little more yards than Palmer, but it is what it is. Devin White, 101. Defense. Our tackles were a lot more spread out on the tackles, weren't we? Tackles for us, Troy Shiga, 15, 14 video, 10 for Logan Hall. It's cool. Sack numbers, 8.5 for Troy Shiga, 6.5 for Vita Vea, 5.5 for Caden Ellis. I signed Caden Ellis at the midway point. He had 5.5 sacks. I signed him after I traded Chris Barnes with 5.5 sacks. That's crazy. Was he just blitzing every play? Lawrence had 3.5. That was cool. 3 picks for Baron Jones, 3 for Jamal Dean, 2 for Devin White, 2 for Winfield, and 1 for Carlton Davis. Okay. But we will send this right to the offseason. We'll take a look at the season recap, and we will get into, even though it's year 3, the rebuild's technically, like I said, it's technically year 2 because we don't do anything in year 1 unless we're like sucking at the midway point. Then I might trade some players. But all in all, I'm okay with it. We'll see if we can develop a little bit better on offense, hopefully, because I'm not going to change the playbook yet. I'm going to roll with it again for another year for sure, and then maybe in the next year, if we need to really make a change, we will. But 2024 season recap. The Chiefs defeat our NFC South division rival and the Falcons division rival. There's no rivalry there, but the Chiefs win. Mahomes wins Super Bowl MVP. Mahomes wins NFL MVP. Mike McCarthy, Coach of the Year. Jonathan Taylor, Offensive Player of the Year for the Colts. I don't know about that one, Chief. Myles Garrett, Defensive Player of the Year. Brian Lafferty, the one quarterback we could have taken, won Offensive Rookie of the Year for the Vikings, and C.J. Harris won Defensive Rookie of the Year for the Bears. I know the Vikings playbook for quarterbacks is nuts. Kirk Cousins always put up numbers, and whoever they draft always puts up numbers as well, but we will get into this re-sign player phase. But the thing that's nice about this rebuild compared to some of the other ones I feel like I've done is we have our young franchise quarterback, so we're going to have the money to put elsewhere. We don't have to worry about paying our quarterback, at least not until like the end of it. This defensive lineman looks so good. I might have to end up moving up for him. We're picking at 7, so it's definitely in the cards. Like, if we could just, like, sign a tackle in free agency, that's fine, and move up and take that D end, I'm going to do it. That's probably going to end up being the move here, but 10 players ready to negotiate. Big ones, Carlton Davis. I do want to bring Carlton Davis back for sure. He only wants a 1 year. I want to give him, like, a 2-year deal. I'll just pay him a little bit extra money. See if he'll take that. He's back on that. It seems like a pretty solid deal. Russell Gage, not going to worry about. Robert Hainsey. I am going to give him a 3-year deal. Hopefully he takes that, just because if Ryan Jensen might have just retired, we need a center for this year, so we'll definitely do that. Kingsley, not going to worry about. Anthony Nelson, no. Yeah, everyone else is probably just going to go by the wayside. I do need to bring my kicker back, though, of course, so we'll just give Fairburn like a 3-year deal. Hopefully he'll take that. He's back, all right, just so I don't forget to sign a kicker. And then we still have a punter under contract, so that's cool. All right, so looking at our roster, offensive line obviously needs some work. We might have to look at upgrading running back. I understand the playbook's not great, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe if we had a better running back, it'd be better. Lawrence had star development, doesn't surprise me. I think I'm going to go ahead. We could use edge too. Maybe we have money, so edge and free agency, potentially tackle, because I think I'm going to move up and take that end. I think that's my plan. We'll see who's here in free agency, though. Nick Chubb. like I'm not gonna do it, but I could. That'd be sick. I might do it. I might just say screw it and get Chubb. All right, tackle's the most important piece. Jedrick Wills wants to be here. I will give Jedrick Wills a 4-year deal, player friendly, and just move him over to right tackle. He should accept that. We're definitely probably his favorite. Yeah, we hopefully will get Jedrick Wills. That's a big signing. There's not really an edge here I want to sign. Like, I don't really want Judon. Jeremiah Wusu-Kormo doesn't really fit our style of play. Yeah, no one here really enamors me at outside linebacker. We might just take that in our second round pick potentially. Should I say screw it? We got the money. Should I offer him a contract? 3-year deal. All right, I offered him a contract. I offered Chubb. We're probably not going to get him, but it's fine. I wanted to see if we can. All right, so I'm just going after Chubb and Jedrick Wills. And we got Nick Chubb. Let's go. So Nick Chubb's on the team, so that makes Rachaad White expendable now. So he could be used in a trade for sure. I'm definitely going to move him, no doubt. So yeah, we get Chubb. So we need outside linebacker. I could trade him for Rachaad White for an outside linebacker. Then I don't have to worry about like drafting one. As I'm going to move Jedrick Wills over to right tackle for us real quick. We'll take a look at everything. No, don't restructure the contract. I just figured, screw it. If we can get Chubb, why not just try to get him? I'm gonna change our playbook now for sure. I'm gonna go to the Chiefs playbook because they actually run the football a little bit more. We'll go with that, and we'll see if Chubb can just put up numbers for us. I feel like that's gonna help us immensely. But mock draft 4 here. I hope this DN doesn't end up going 1. I hope he keeps sitting at 2 because this guy, he looks so insane. A power moves, A finesse, A tackle. Yeah, he's nuts. Elite. Yeah, he's insane. We're picking at 7-2. We don't need a tackle now. We could take a speed rusher, I guess. I mean, the speed rusher probably would be good. Outside linebacker fits exactly what we're looking for. Maybe we don't move up. He looks super good. Should I just sit? I might just sit. I'll probably just sit and take him. Is there an end here? I might just sign an end instead. Yeah, I'm just gonna sign Dietrich Wise to a 1-year deal. Band-Aid for a year. We can maybe get outside. We can maybe get him in the end in the next class, and then we'll just take that outside linebackers. That fits exactly what we need right now, and I feel like he's going to be a stud. So that's all I'm going to do here in free agency. We'll go ahead. I'll fully scout out as much as I can on that outside linebacker, but we should be a go to take him at 7. Mock draft 5 here. Hopefully he's going to come right to us. He's supposed to go up 1 spot. Okay, so we will fully scout as much as we can on him. And I'll probably put on a couple other outside linebackers down the board. But I'm definitely going to move up 1 spot and take him. I definitely want that guy, I think. That makes a lot of sense. I definitely want that guy, I think. No, I want that guy. I'm moving up 1 spot to take him. But we're going to scout him out as much as we possibly can. We'll go right to the right outside linebackers. We'll do him. And I'll take a look at the other left, because why not? There's a couple round 1 guys. There was a corner that looked really good. I want to know if he's projected to go in the first round. He was a round 2 to 3 projection, so he's not going to be a first round pick. I might have to move up early second and take this corner. I know we don't need one, but like he looked like a stud, and why would I not just get talent if I can get it? So yeah, we'll see here. I'm going to go ahead and advance this to the draft. We'll move up 1 spot, take that right outside linebacker more than likely, and then we will reevaluate if I want to move up to the top of the second. All right, a 1. Well, my 7th pick. We move up 1 spot. We have to give him a 4th, but that is fine with me. We will go ahead and take, I think it was Jawan Taylor, outside linebacker, and I'll show you guys right before I take him the corner that I was looking at. He looks so cool. So yeah, Jaquan Taylor is going to be the pick here, but I'll show you this cornerback that I was looking at. Yeah, Corian Branch, round 2. He's a round 1 talent. Yeah, he looks insane. I have to go up and get him in the second round. He wasn't going to go. He's not going in the first round, so I think we can move up to like the first pick of the second round and take him. But we will go ahead and take Jaquan Taylor out of Oregon State. Round 1 talent. Looks good. Hopefully he's got hidden dev. He does. Should be money pick for us. He will slide in right and start out right outside linebacker for us right away. All right, my second round pick, my 6th round pick, and a future 5th round pick moves us up 6 spots where we are going to take this round 1 talent corner. I know we don't need the position because we just drafted a corner in the last draft, but like he's a round 1 talent. He probably wasn't even going to go for a little bit. Like, look how far he is down the board, but I'm not missing out on him. Corin Branch out of Virginia Tech looks really good. Round 1 talent. Normal development? That's not even a miss. I'm not even mad about that. That's not even a miss. That's just stupid. All right, I'm going to go ahead and take this right end. Marquise Hairston, speed rusher, B finesse moves. Looks like a really good athlete. We're here in the 3rd round. Normal development. It is what it is. It looks all right. All right, I'm thinking I'm going to take this tight end, but I'm not going to do it yet, I don't think. He's got physicals. He does have poor acceleration, which is unfortunate. Everything else looks really good, but the reason why is he's a vertical threat, but he's got a run block. Like, that's kind of sneaky. I think we might be able to get away with waiting another round, though, for him. So I'm not going to do it yet. I've looked at some of the offensive linemen. I haven't been overly intrigued with the offensive linemen. So I'm probably not going to worry about doing O-line, even though, I mean, we could obviously use offensive linemen. I'm going to keep looking around. All right, this is probably gonna be a miss here, but I'm gonna take this wide receiver Justin Pinkins. He's a good athlete, 3rd round pick. Hidden development, let's go. Maybe it's not a miss. 6'3", 198, Youngstown State. Definitely a good pick. Might be a good enough player. WR3 right away. I totally forgot that was our last early pick, so we're not gonna be able to get that tight end. I'm definitely gonna go check if he's got hidden development. If he is normal dev, then whatever, it's not a miss. But that sucks. I'm not happy that I missed on that guy. We'll see, though, if he's any decent. Like, he could be not good, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, why is this tackle still here? This is the 7th round. Elite agility, elite speed. I mean, he's a tackle, but screw it. He looks good. That's a good 7th round pick. I don't care. He's probably got a low overall, but I think that looks good. All right, draft recap. We'll see how we did. Outside linebacker, 75. He looks good. Corn Branch, 77. Can't believe he's normal dev. Harrison, 68. Maybe a miss. Pinkins, 69. He won't be our WR3 just yet. And then Graham's actually terrible. I need to find that tight end. Literally just going to filter it by tight end. I swear to Christ. I don't know. I got to figure out which one he was. Where is he? Spellman, here he is. If he ended up being a 5th-round pick, he's 68 overall. Normal dev. I ain't even mad. Cool. I definitely would have reached for him there, too. He ended up going in the 5th. I would have taken him in the 4th, though, but it is what it is. We'll go ahead and we'll advance this to the season, take a look at the team, and I think we should be improved this year. We should be, but that doesn't mean anything. All right, looking at our roster here, I'm going to keep Rachaad White on for now just because there's no really point of just getting rid of him. We could just roll with him for now. We can trade him when he's kind of coming up on it. He might be on a, we'll look at his contract because we'll just trade him when he's coming up on a contract year. He's got to be getting close here. This might be the year we trade him. Yeah, he's going to get dealt, definitely. We'll probably just trade him before the season starts. Screw it. But offense basically the same. Defensively, we got Taylor now at right linebacker. The linebacking core looks cool. Wise, obviously the Band-Aid at right end for now. Vita Vea, obviously Cansey still there. Jamal Dean's up a superstar, which is sick. Carlton Davis. God, our DBs are sick with Branch and Raymond. I just wish they had a better development trait. But I'm really happy where we're at right now. We should be improved this year. I'll probably just move Rachaad White now. We are sending Rachaad White over to our favorite team to trade with, the New England Patriots, for a 3rd-round pick. They only have Zeke at running back, and he's like a 77 overall, so they had some interest in him. It makes complete sense. We'll advance this to the regular season, and I'll probably end up just signing I'll show you guys who I signed to be our backup running back, but that will be it other than that, because then we will just go and get this to the midseason point where hopefully we are doing better. I actually do remember I'm going to change my offensive playbook to the Chiefs, though, because I do want to run the football. I don't want Nick Chubb not getting enough carries, even though Rachaad White did have like 300 carries. Maybe he was just not good. I don't know. I don't understand. But I don't know. Maybe I'll roll with our playbook to like the midseason point and see what Chubb's touches are looking like, and then I'll decide. That's definitely what I'm going to do. But yeah, Kareem Hunt is sitting here, so we'll take Kareem Hunt. Welcome to backup running back, buddy. All right, I went ahead and bit the bullet and decided just to change the playbook to the Chiefs. So hopefully we're doing well at the midseason point. Hopefully Chubb's getting carries. Hopefully our quarterback's doing well. All right, 3-3 at the midseason point. Offense is 19th. Defense is 12th. So hopefully offense continues to pick it up a little bit. But we'll take a look here at mock draft 2 here quickly. Let's see if there's any studs. Doesn't look like there's anyone that jumps off the page. This class looks weak. But we do got 21 players ready to negotiate. Troy Shoyinka more than likely needs to come back. He's got no interest. I'm calling. I'd like to bring him back, but we've kind of drafted over him at this point. Cade Otton probably should come back, but we could look to upgrade that spot too. We could look and get a tight end. Yeah, there's no one. I'm not going to do anybody yet. We're going to let the money tie over for now. No one that absolutely, I mean, I would like to bring Troy Shoyinka back for sure, but at the same time, he has no interest right now, so what's the point of overspending for him? I'm going to put our focus scouting on defensive end. It's not even the strength of the class, but I know that's what I want. If there's anything decent, I need to know about it for sure. But yeah, hopefully we're at the mid-season point. Hopefully when we get to the playoffs here shortly, we will be in the playoffs. All right, moment of truth. We're in at 10-7. Let's go. Look at us, Falcons, Panthers, all 10-7. Made the playoffs. Let's go, man. I was kind of worried there a little bit. Davidson, 3,900 yards, almost 4,000, 27 touchdowns, had 15 picks, but Chubb was amazing, dude. 1406, 15 touchdowns, 5.1 yards per carry. Absolute stud. K9 led us in receiving yards. Yeah, the Chiefs playbook for you right there. Everyone else is good. I mean, there's a lot. Everyone's getting a lot of touches though, which is cool. Defensively, Devin White less in tackles. Derek Lawrence second, 116. Love to see that. Tackles for loss, 15 for Vita Vea, 14 for Troy Anshinga, 11 for Wise, 11 for Cansey, 10 for Jaquan Taylor in his rookie year, 6 sacks for Vea, 6 for Troy Anshinga, 5 for Taylor in his rookie year. Cansey had 4, 3.5 for Dietrich Wise. And interception numbers, 2 for Devin White, 2 for Raymond, 2 for Antoine Winfield, 2 for Jamal Dean, 1 for Jaquan Taylor, nice, and then 1 for Carlton Davis. Okay. So, yeah, this should be interesting here. If we can get into, well, I'm not going to worry about jumping into games just yet. We'd have to get to like the NFC Conference Championship. I'm going to jump in. We are taking on our division foe, as I will upgrade Speed Rusher. There's no point of doing anything on Speed Rusher for him. We're just going to get him amazing coming off the edge with his finesse moves, as he gets +1 power moves there too. If we can get to the conference championship, I'd be willing to jump in. But if we can't, obviously I'm not jumping in too early. We'll see if we can get past Carolina. I feel like we won't. I've got a bad feeling. Yeah, we lost. What did we lose? We lost. Can I not see last week? I hate that they changed this. When did they? They had to have changed this. They had to have changed it where you can't see it on the main screen. Just yeah, no, that sucks. What did we lose? We lost. Where are we at? We lost 21-7. Nice. Our offense played great. Cool. But at least it's a step in the right direction. Our offense did finish 14th. Defense finished 11th. So at least we are getting a step in the right direction. We just got to keep improving. We are already really good overall. I mean, part of that comes with the Buccaneers already do have a lot of good players, but we have filled the needs that we've needed, I feel like, for the most part. Now we just need the players to keep on improving and then just keep, upgrading where we can. So don't know. I mean, obviously defensive end is where we are looking in the draft. That's the number one thing. But at the same time, though, if there's some stud that I should just get in for agency, we can just do that instead. We do have some money. We do have 77.5. We'll take a look at the season recap here. Bills defeat the Rams in the Super Bowl. Nice. Damian Harris on Super Bowl MVP. Okay. Jalen Hurts, NFL MVP. Harbaugh won Coach of the Year for the Ravens. Hurts, Offensive Player of the Year. Offensive Player of the Year and MVP. Okay. Michael Parsons was Defensive Player of the Year. Second time we've seen that. Offensive Rookie of the Year is a quarterback for the Commanders, Mark Ferguson. And Defensive Rookie of the Year is a middle linebacker, Philip Levine. All right. Mock Draft 3 here for you guys. Is this a generational wide receiver? Antoine Dawson? It looks like he could be pretty close. He looks like a stud. Obviously, we don't need receiver. There's no point in moving all the way up to take one. Where are we at? We're at 19. I was taking defense tackle. Was there a defensive end? Okay. Round 1 to 2 talent, defensive end. That's the only one that's projected to go that high. Of course, I missed out on probably the best one we could have gotten. I missed out on. But we took the outside linebacker, so it's okay. There's one defensive end, left end, projected to go that high. Obviously, once we get to mock draft 5, we will actually figure out exactly what we are going to do. But re-sign players, this is important. We got 22 players ready to negotiate. So Cansey obviously is coming back. I do want to bring back Troy Anshinga. I just don't know how much I want to give him because he's been solid, but he hasn't really been amazing. I will give him a 2-year player-friendly deal. And he's like, I want to go for agency. Get tagged. What's his tag? 25 mil? No, you can test. McCall, I'm not going to worry about. Kadon's up to star. I mean, he's going to eat in this playbook. I might as well just give him a 4-year deal. So Kadon's back on 4. David Edwards, I could just bring him back on 1, and then we can just sign over him just to make sure we have a left guard. So he's back on 1. That's cool. Do I bring back Logan Hall? I think I should. He's cheap. 2-year deal for Logan Hall. He's back just in case. And then we got to do the important thing, bring back our punter so I don't forget to sign one. So yeah, that's all I'm going to do here. We got 62 mil to work with. So we have money if we need to go out and sign a big fish. Looking at our roster, Mike Evans is obviously getting worse. We could definitely use a third receiver. I don't know if Pinkins ever going to become good enough to get all the way up there. Offensive line is still kind of a question mark on the interior a little bit at center and left guard. Defensively, we're pretty set except for the end. And obviously we need to find an outside linebacker now too, since I didn't bring back. Oh, Raymond got to star development. I saw that. That was cool. Okay, so our DBs are looking good for sure. But free agency, important. Left outside linebacker potentially. There's nobody here clearly. The top players are punters. Sick. And there's no receiver I would want to sign, so I'm not gonna worry about that. No offensive linemen that are really do I really need to worry about. I mean, Cosme is technically better than David Edwards. It's just a few more mil. Is it really worth it? I don't really think it is. Right end, I mean, Grady Jarrett's interested, but I'm just gonna draft one. I'm just gonna say screw it and draft one. We will. Do I bring like Grady Jarrett in on a 1-year deal and then like Yeah, he's got no offers. I'm gonna bring him in on a 1 year deal, and then because in case we miss on the draft pick, I don't want to have to force our guy to play right away. Left outside linebacker. I wish Troy Anshinka had interest, but he just doesn't. I'd rather have Jabo than Ebiketie, I think. Yeah, Jabo's cheap. I'll give Jabo a 3 year deal, and hopefully he accepts that because we could still look to replace that because that's a movable contract. That's all I'm going to do. Hopefully we get them both. I think we did. Yeah, we got Grady. Oh, we did not get a job. Okay, so that makes what's his face? Ebiketie more of a need, and now is more people want him. We could bring Khalil Mack. That'd be funny. Should I bring Khalil Mack for a year and then just like figure out next year? I'm about to do it. I'm about to offer Khalil Mack more money than he should be making, and hopefully he signs that. Khalil Mack. He chose the Chargers. Awesome. And now no one's here. Sick. I'm really about to bring Shaq Barrett back on a 1 year deal because screw it. Shaq Barrett is back. All right, so we signed Shaq Barrett. We signed Grady Jarrett. We're getting older. We're bringing the vets back in. Well, we never had Grady Jarrett. We're bringing Shaq Barrett back in. Yeah, kind of a miss. I mean, not really a miss. I don't know. I mean, there wasn't anybody there that was like the top overall player was an 84 overall. There was no like guy that made sense completely to overspend for. I mean, we could have maybe looking at Sam Cosmi on offense, but like it is what it is. We're just gonna go ahead and generate best lineup. Like Barrett, yeah. So Shaq Barrett will move it and start. Although I also would draft over him in a heartbeat. I don't know. Maybe I mean the thing is about now is with the defensive ends not being great, maybe we focus on outside linebacker a little bit. We'll see when we get to mock draft. There's no one else I'm going to sign. There's nobody there. Like, there's nobody worth throwing money at. So we'll go ahead. We'll get to mock draft 5. We'll see what it's looking like, and then we will evaluate the board. All right, mock draft 5. Like I said, I obviously want defensive end, but maybe that's not as important now because, I mean, at the same time, now outside linebacker becomes a lot more important. We just signed the Band-Aid and Grady Jarrett, so maybe outside linebacker is more important with the Band-Aid that we signed in Shaq Barrett. I think Grady Jarrett will probably have a better year than him. But we're picking at 19. What's Damian Bass looking like? He's 100% scouted. Power moves. He looks good. Maybe that's just our guy. Maybe we just go Damian Bass. That could make complete sense. Was there an outside linebacker edge? Top 5 talent. Not moving all the way up for that. Can't afford to do that. Another power rusher. Top 5. If there's a guy, is there anyone like right in here? Like, yeah, like a Greg Snow. Let's look at Greg Snow. If Greg Snow looks good, this is where my focus scouting is going to go. He just said, screw the combine, Roger Goodell. I am not doing your stupid combine. That kind of sucks. I'd like to know more about him. Because now I'm still going to focus scout him because, we're gonna take Damian Bass if he gets to us. Well, he's gonna get to us. So we're gonna take Damian Bass for sure if that outside linebacker doesn't look good. But we'll take a look at the outside linebacker as much as we can. Unfortunately, we only have 50% scouted on him, so we're only gonna get up to 95%. But that's fine. That wide receiver looks so sick, but we don't have a high enough pick to go do that. So we'll take a look here at Greg Snow. Yeah, I wish both these guys weren't freaking top 5. Ooh, this guy might look good. We're going to put on all these two because these guys might look good. And they could be second round guys. So if either of those second round outside linebackers look good, we could take them in the second round and then we could take Bass in the first. It might all end up working out here. All I know is I'm literally going to pause the draft, go look at the outside linebacker, see if he's even worth moving up for. But if those other guys are like first round guys, like round 1 and 2 talents, we'll just take them in the second round. So I actually won't even have to do that. So we'll look at our draft board first. We know the outside linebacker is going to like 15, 16. So day 3, and then we didn't learn about enough about Brett Fowler. Let's take a look at him though. We know the other guy's day 3, so we're definitely avoiding him. Yeah, no, he does not look good. He does not look good at all. So is Greg Snow the answer? He's a good athlete. Great strength, good change of direction, great jumping, solid everywhere else. He's a speed rusher, and we know he's got B power moves and B finesse moves. So he's definitely really good. Is he worth moving up a few spots over Bass? Because Damian Bass is a power rusher. He's a scheme fit, elite strength. I mean, he's just like the perfect fit for our team. A impact block. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and take. We're gonna just take him. We're just gonna move to our spot, and then we'll maybe look in the second round to see if there's any outside linebacker looks decent. This guy's probably got normal development, but I think he just perfectly fits our team. So Damian Bass can be a pick here out of Arizona State, 22 years old, hidden development, 90 strength. Yeah, that's a money pick. I'm glad I did that for sure. All right, I'm going to take this Joe Talley here, and I think I'm just going to move him back to outside linebacker. Elite acceleration, speed rusher. Looks like he could be a pretty good player. Normal development. I'm shocked. I'm not. I'm going to take this guard here. Rashard, peak pass protector, decent strength, hidden development. We're back, boys. All right, another offense lineman, center, Andrew Para, normal development. 90 strength, that was pretty insane, but yeah, I thought that was a decent pick there out of Washington. Took this. I think it was my 4th round pick. Took this defensive tackle, 88 strength. Whatever. All right, I decided to let the CPU handle the rest because I didn't know anything about anyone else late. I didn't really care. So we'll take a look at the draft recap, see how our overalls are looking. Bass 74 overall, not too bad. Tally, I'm moving out to outside linebacker. We'll see how he does. Peak looks good at 74. Par is a 72, is good overall, and the CPU 68 over. Wait, no, I drafted this D tackle. Yeah, I drafted the D tackle. CPU did the rest. Okay. You got some mid 60s. Cool. We had a ton of draft picks there. I guess that's what happens when you trade players for future picks. You just get a bunch of filler picks in the back ends of the round. So we'll go ahead. I'm going to adjust the roster, and you guys will take a look at it with me for going into 2025, which is basically year 3, even though it's year 4. We're definitely going to do at least 2 more years. At least 2 more years. All right, looking at the team, I feel like we're in a really pretty solid spot for the most part. I mean, all these backup running backs just blend in together. But wide receiver, like I said, we could use a 3rd receiver, but it doesn't really matter the way that Cade Otton obviously puts up numbers in this offense. I am going to put Peak at starting left guard. Offense line looks good. Defensively, I think this is still the strength of our team. I moved Tally back to our outside linebacker. He's not going to be anything for us. Bass is obviously not going to start here in year 1 now that we've graded Jarrett, which is fine, though. We're trying to win now at the same time. I mean, he'll still develop. He's got hidden development. So, but obviously Raymond, when he got started, that was huge. Branch is still going to be solid as CB4. I like our team. I'm hoping, hopefully we can go back and make the playoffs again this year. All right, mid-season point, and we're 2-4. Our offense is fine. Our defense sucks. Why do we suck? I don't know, boys. I don't know. What time it is, though, boys, is everyone's favorite part of the video where we go over to defense and figure out who isn't giving up points. Cowboys, Rams, Seahawks. Interesting. Commanders, Steelers. Should we try Steelers? We could try Steelers. They get a lot of sacks. We'll try the Steelers. All right, mock draft 2 here. We're picking at 3, of course. They must take a quarterback. That makes no sense. Where's our generational talent? We're going to be picking high because we suck, so we need to find a generational talent. Just kidding. Hopefully, we'll turn it around, hopefully. I'm not confident, though, because Madden likes to screw me this year and all these things. But we got 18 players ready to negotiate. Anybody extremely important? Jamal Dean, 1-year deal? Sure, buddy. Welcome back on 1. Carlton Davis, I mean, sure. I mean, why not? I mean, we have the money. Vita Vea, obviously, for sure. We'll just give him what he wants, the 1-year deal. Brandon Jones probably can look elsewhere. Mike Evans, I wouldn't mind Mike Evans again on like another 1-year deal. If I give him like a player friendly for 1, would he take that? Yeah, he's back on a very friendly 1-year deal. Cody Mock needs to come back for sure. I'll give him player friendly deal. I'd like a better fit. No, you won't get tagged. Not yet. No, Widener. I definitely did not pick that guy, I don't think. He's got star dev, though. That's kind of cool. But those are the only people I'm probably going to have to worry about for now. Should I bring Widener back just because he's got star dev on a 2-year deal? Because he's super cheap? Sure. Welcome back. We got 50 mil still. We'll figure it out in the offseason. We'll have more money that opens up. But can we please flip this thing around? I would like to actually make the playoffs. Maybe I just have to go invested on to just full on go Carolina offense, Carolina defense, because it works every single video. The Panthers are always good in this. Part of the reason I haven't rebuilt the Panthers yet is because they're always super good in rebuilds. And if I take control of them, they'll probably start sucking, knowing my luck. So let me know down below if you guys are still watching the video at this point. Next team you guys want me to rebuild. Like I said it earlier in the video, but I try to get at least 1 rebuild out a week or 2. One per week, sometimes 2 if I'm feeling it. And it's been a little bit of a break since I posted the last one, which is the Houston Texans, but I'm getting back into it again now. And definitely check out the Rams franchise too if you're interested in franchise videos. We're getting to that point where the first season's winding down and the off season should be coming up relatively soon, probably in the next week or two. The offseason video will be coming out. So yeah, definitely stay tuned for that, because offseason is obviously the most fun. If you guys enjoy rebounds, you guys obviously enjoy the Rams offseason. So yeah, take a look at that, as that will bring us right here. We finished 8-9, so we definitely improved. Our defense, it got better. Offense is still fine. I think we're in an okay spot. Our overalls are good. We're definitely going, obviously, one more year for sure, and then potentially another one after that. So we will take a look at the stats. That's what I wanted to do. I was blanking there. I was like, why are we not? Yeah, because we didn't make the playoffs, dummy. Davidson's, Jesus Christ, Jake Davidson. He's amazing. 4,500 yards, 36 touchdowns, 4 picks. Offense, not a problem. Nick Chubb, 4.4 per carry. Solid enough for me. Godwin was a god. Kadon was solid. Palmer was good for us. And Mike Evans definitely took a step back this year, but that's fine. I'm cool. I'm still cool with having Mike Evans back for a 1-year deal. Devin White, a lot of tackles. Derek Lawrence, a lot of tackles. Carlton Davis had a lot of tackles. 25 tackles for loss for Vita Vea. Holy cow. Shaq Barrett at 15. He's still putting up numbers even though he's old. Ray Jarrett at 15. 12 for Jaquan Taylor. There we go. He's improving. 7. He left in sacks, 7.5. 6 for Barrett. 5.5 for Devin White. Gray Jarrett, 4.5. 3.5 for Vita Vea. 3 for Cansey. 2 for Lawrence. Interception numbers, we had 6 total by 2 guys. Sick. I do want to check what defense ended up. So Steelers defense ended up giving up the least amount of yards. I'll probably roll with that start next year, and then we'll figure it out if it needs to be improved. But I think that was the move right there. We'll go ahead. We'll advance to the offseason, do the season recap. You guys know the drill at this point. 2022 season recap. The Dolphins defeat the Cowboys. Okay, their Super Bowl MVP was their quarterback, Mason Palumbo. Interesting. Josh Allen, NFL MVP. Mike McCarthy, Coach of the Year. Isaiah Pacheco, offensive player for the Chiefs. Michael Parsons won Defense Player of the Year for the 3rd time in this video. Offensive Rookie of the Year was a Browns receiver, Cole Rafano. And Defensive Rookie of the Year ended up going to cornerback Max Bennett for the Bills. All right, 13 players ready to negotiate. We got 90 mil to work with. Obviously, we're accepting our player option on Jake Davidson, who's up to superstar development, rightfully so. Brandon Jones, I'm going to let walk. Cody Mock, like I said, I want to bring him back still. Do I have to offer him more money? Do I have to give him a very player-friendly deal? Did I already do that? He's coming back on that, though. That's a good deal for him. Trey Palmer, probably could just look elsewhere. Honestly, everyone else is going to walk. We're going to have money. Shaq Barrett definitely just retired, which is fine. Shaq Barrett came back to the Bucs, had a good year for us. Retired. Gray Jarrett, we'll let go. Mock draft 3, we'll see exactly where we're picking. Obviously missed the playoffs, but we're still going to be picking in the teens for sure. Picking at right down the middle at 15. Why would we take a running back? Makes it literally 0 sense. Speed rusher supposed to go top 5. Spencer Saunders, 6'4" at TCU. Might as well. I'll bite. Looks pretty good. Looks like it could be good. All right, so taking a look at the roster. Offense, Mike Evans retired. Okay, so we definitely need a receiver, or 2 potentially, with Pinkins. Offensive line, everything looks good on that front. How about defensively? Defensively, we definitely need an edge. We knew that was going to be important this whole time, and an end. An edge, end, receiver. The money is about to fly. Whatever one we don't sign gets drafted. Edge, end, receiver. Please be some good players. And we need a strong safety too. And looks like there's going to be no one here again. Receiver. We going Band-Aid again? There's just nobody here. Do we just go on Band-Aid again? We're getting Leonard Williams on a 1-year deal? Sure. I think Nolan Smith or Tyree Wilson is going to end up being the move. We'll start with Tyree Wilson. He's a scheme fit. I'll give him a player-friendly 4-year deal. See if we're even on his board. We're not. We'll offer Nolan Smith a contract too. Player-friendly 4-year deal for him. That'll at least give us an edge. Hopefully we can land one of them. I know, of course, we need strong safety too. I'll give Sidney Brown a 3-year deal just to come in and play that Brandon Jones role. Okay, so if we look at our offers on the board, hopefully we get Nolan Smith. I think we did. All right, so Nolan Smith will take over one of our edge spots. Leonard Williams will come in and be that Band-Aid again, and Sidney Brown. So it looks like we're probably going to end up drafting receiver. Funny enough, didn't think I would. I still want to sign one just in case. Michael Gallup's got superstar development. How do I turn that down, right? I mean, I'll give him a very player-friendly 1-year deal. Maybe he'll take that. He'll just replace Mike Evans for now. Don't go to the Rams. The Rams are stealing everybody I want. All right, well, everyone's a 77 overall. This sucks, dude. Trey Palmer? Why would I give up on you now, buddy? Welcome back. Trey Palmer will sign. But yeah, we need a draft receiver. Clearly, that's the number 1 need now. Now I want to, Interesting. And unfortunately about wide receivers, if you don't know exactly what their talent is, you never know how good they actually are. So this should definitely be interesting. Mock draft 4 is upon us here. Is there even a top receiver in the class? Glenn Newhouse, we need to learn everything about him. Oh, okay. There's a handful of round 1 talents. And we know 75%. Okay, so we're good. We'll just put on the top 3 guys. We'll take the top guy. Simple. He'll come in and play for us. And we got Godwin and Kadon that are eat up targets. We're fine. We're in an okay spot. But I think we probably would have got Palmer, which would end my free agency bidding. I think we would have got Palmer for sure. Palmer still hasn't signed, I don't think. Well, maybe he has. Yeah, Palmer did sign. Okay, so we need to draft a wide receiver, obviously. We still have Pinkins, too. I got to remember that. But everything else offensively, I think, looks definitely solid for sure. Defensively, I mean, it's good. The defense is good. It just needs to perform well. So, yeah, we just need to draft one of those top receivers. I'll scout them all out. We'll get to the draft. We'll figure out what we're taking. All right, so of the 3 wide receivers, only Newhouse is the one we'd have to move up to take. Everyone else is going to be under our pick. So we're just going to look at the top 3 guys, figure out which is the best of those 3, and then we'll make that move. If Newhouse is the best, we'll move up 4 spots and take him. No worries doing that with me. So we'll advance this to the draft. I'm not going to send my pick right away because we might have to move up to 11. So we'll take a look at everybody and then we'll decide. All right, so Newhouse, round 1 talent. Riddick, obviously round 1 talent. I'll take a look at Riddick first. This would be not moving up. He looks good. He doesn't jump off the page, but he's definitely good. Dalton McGee, take a look at him. He looks like he's a really good route runner. He looks actually better. Even though he's a round 1 and 2 talent, he might not be high overall, but he looks like the better player. He's 6'5", too. Newhouse looks really good, too. I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to take McGee. McCree. Dalton McCree, 6'5", 216 physical, and he looks like a stud. I'm going to go ahead and take him. I'm just going to send right to our pick and go ahead and select him. Hopefully, we're obviously hoping for hidden development. If he doesn't have hidden dev, it is what it is. Dalton McCree out of Mississippi State. Welcome to the team. Hidden development. Boom. 93 speed, 88 acceleration, 6'5", 216. Yeah, he looks awesome. He's wearing number 26. Interesting. All right, second round pick. I'm going to take this left guard. I'd probably just move him to center. Doesn't really matter. He looks really good. Normal development. It is what it is. We do. Linemen are cool. Whatever. I suck. All right. Draft recap here. I made a couple more picks. All were normal development. 75 for McCree. Cool. 73 for Mobley. Cool. So I made this pick, Samuel, and I made another receiver pick. It was 68 in the CPU. Handled the rest. I still feel pretty confident with although our receiving core isn't as great, just because we run the Chiefs offense, so Kadon gets a lot more targets anyway. We should be fine there, and we got Nick Chubb. Quarterback's getting better. Obviously, this will be, if we end up going far here, this might be it. We'll see how far we end up making it, because definitely could end up moving, doing one more year after this as well, but we'll see. All right, 85 overall offense, 87 defense, 85 overall. We'll take a look at the roster going into this year. We are at that point, though, where it doesn't really matter about our drafting anymore. We could still move up and take, like, generational guys. We knew McCree had hidden development. We are going to move him up to 3. I'm sorry, Trey Palmer, but he needs to play. Actually, I might move him up to freaking 2, because if he's better, then, yeah, we'll do him at 2. That's fine. Offensive line looks good. Offense looks really good. Chubb's getting worse, but he's still solid. Defense is solid. I mean, you guys know the team at this point. Raymond's up to an 84. I wish Branch would have hidden development, but that's okay. Everything looks really good to me. Specialists, yeah, Nolan Smith's going to rush. So with Taylor, I wish Taylor would have been a little bit better, but it is what it is. He's still been solid for us. Devin White's up to superstar. We have the team. Otten's up to superstar. We have the team to contend for sure, but I will see you guys at the midseason point. Hopefully we don't have to change playbooks. Mid-season point, we're 7-0. Let's go. Finally, guys. Oh my gosh. Let's freaking go. We're 7-0. We're definitely, knock on wood, we're making the playoffs. God, we better. I guess I can finally choose a draft class. I probably should have done that in the beginning. It's okay, though. Like I said, we're at the point where it doesn't matter. Unless this generational guy, we're chilling for the most part. We got 16 players we're going to negotiate. This is important. We got a big week. We're playing the 6-1 Jags. But yeah, this is obviously important. Jamal Dean, absolutely welcome back, King. Devin White's going to need to come back. I think this is the year we got to pay our quarterback, isn't it? Or does he still have a player option because he's first round pick? I have no idea. I'm not seeing him on here, so at least that's probably good. Devin White, I do want to bring him back. I'll give him what he wants. That's fine. We're only doing 2 more years max, including this year. Chris Raymond, I definitely want you back here too. I'll give you a very player-friendly deal. He's back on that. Derek Lawrence, want you back too. 4-year deal. Welcome back. We're just signing everybody back. Elijah Cansey, yes sir, you're interested. Take that neutral deal. Sick. We are running out of money relatively quickly. Nick Chubb, I still want you back on 2. Sick. Vita Vea, welcome back on 1. We're just bringing everybody back. The money's running low. We got 22 mil, and Carlton Davis is more so, I don't really care as much at that point. So we should be okay for now. I'll see you guys at the playoffs. Hopefully, I mean, be sick to get the number 1 seed. 14-3, and got the number 1 seed, baby. Let's go. Come on, guys. Let's win a Super Bowl right here, right now. Auto upgrade, everybody. I don't care. The boys are looking too good. 14-3. We got to at least get to the conference championship. Obviously, no, we got to get to the freaking Super Bowl. That's ideal. If we get to the conference championship, though, we win 1. We'll see how Davidson did. Amazing still. 4,300 yards, 36 touchdowns, 8 picks. Nick Chubb still doing his thing. 4.4 per carry with 12 scores. Chris Godwin, stud. Kate Otton's been amazing. Pinkins had a great year, almost 1,000. McCree was solid. Defensively, Devin White continues to eat up tackles. Lawrence had 103. 20 tackles for loss for Warner Williams. My God, Vita Vea had 20. 12 for Nolan Smith. He led us in sacks. Then he 8.5 for Smith. 8 for Vea. 7 for Taylor. 5 for Leonard Williams. 4 for Cansey. Picks, Jamal Dean at 6, legend. 2 for Devin White, 2 for Cindy Brown, 1 for Carlton Davis, and 1 for Antoine Winfield Jr. Fairburn only kicked 9 field goals, but he was 6 for 9, which was not good. But he only had to kick 9 field goals because we're punching in points. We're scoring every single time. We can just sit back and chill for this wild card round. We'll see. Hopefully we can get a relatively okay opponent here in this week. Atlanta. Oh, man, I just got a bad feeling about Atlanta. I'm not going to lie. I got a little bit of a bad feeling about Atlanta, but I will be simming through this week. If we make it to the conference championship, the conference championship will be the potential jump-in. Please get through this week. Yes, let's go. What did we win? I wish I could see the freaking score without having to go to schedule. They had to have updated that. I've already complained about it multiple times, but why did they update that? Divisional, what did we win? 24-21. Of course it was close. We can't have everything easy. Now we got to take on the Cowboys, which is terrible. We're going to lose to Dallas, no doubt in my mind. But we will jump into this one. Obviously, it will super sim it, and it's basically if we need to jump in, I will jump in and play. If it gets close and we have like possession to win it or something like that, I will jump in. But play conference championship, we'll play the moments, and we'll super sim. At least we're at home. I don't know if that it doesn't matter in sim, but we are at home, conference championship. Dak Prescott, I need you to throw some interceptions. Can we just, like, win the game? No problem. 7-0. Let's go. Good start, boys. Great start. 14-0. Let's go. Clean them up. Clean them up. Get a stop. All right, punch. Punch the ball in again. No, we didn't score. At least our defense has been playing good. What is happening right now? Big third down, make the stop. They're going to tie this thing up, aren't they? They literally just tied this thing up. Dude, can we... All right, we're up 17. Defense needs help. Third down alert, I'm jumping in. We were up freaking... Gosh, dang it, dude. We were up 14. PA cross. What the heck? We were up freaking 14-0, and then we're going to chuck this thing away, aren't we? Chris Godwin running on the outside. Perfect ball by Davidson. We're up. Let's go. First down. 1st and 10 here with Davidson. Yeah, just get it out of my hand. I was about to get sacked. I was like, yep, just get that out of my hand. Leighton Vander Esch, I think, and probably Micah Parsons was coming in hot there. The thing about this playbook, I got to remember, they don't run the football, and I kind of want to run the ball. I'm actually going to audible this and give this a Chubb here on 2nd and 10. Run him over Chubb. Oh, he couldn't. He had no punch there. That's all right. He's got 17 carries. I guess they do run the ball more than I thought. I want to get one more play off here before this. 2-minute warning for sure. That'd be nice at least. I'd like to try. We're just going to go underneath there quickly to McCree. He's wearing number 26, you savage. 1st round pick wide receiver is wearing number 26. You legend. All right, that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. We're up to the 24. All right, boys. All right, boys. We need to score a touchdown. It's up to me, but it's not up to me because I'm not controlling it. I'm just the narrator. I'm just the color commentary. I'm not actually controlling this at all. I kind of want to put Pickens on a fly. No, I don't. I should have just put him on that comeback. I should not have. This is not good. This is not good. I'm going to get a false start here. Screw it. McCree's wide open. Sits down. Makes the catch. Moves up. What the heck? He didn't even get tackled. 1st and 10. All right. We have plenty of time here. I'm actually going to chew this thing down now. Just because we can. And I'm definitely going to run the ball here. Inside zone here to Nick Chubb. Just give us a block, Tristan Wirfs. Lead the way, Tristan. I'll run this thing down as much as I possibly can here. Turn, give, Chubb. Run up the middle. You can't do any hit sticks, but that's fine. We're going to continue to run this clock as much as we can. And I think the smart thing for me is just keep the ball on the ground at least for one more play. Yeah, we can just go ahead and turn this and give it to Chubb. Chubb is going to walk in basically untouched. We're in the end zone. We're going to be going up 24-21, 36 seconds left. They're going to have all the timeouts, and you guys already know I'm playing defense. All right, Dak Prescott meet the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense, hopefully in crunch time. We just got to not allow him to score a touchdown. This is play action. I got that locked up, and he's going over the middle, and, of course, this is terrible. They're basically in field goal range. Sick. That was a great ball by Dak. What the heck, Dak? Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? Dak dropping back here. Looking to take. Oh, he's going down! Huge sack. It was only 4 yards, but that's still big. Knocks him a little bit farther back. Not as much room for them to go here. 2nd and 14, 25 seconds left. They only have one timeout left. Dak dropping back. He's got time. I got to take away this route. He's going down again! Vita Vea! Leonard Williams both getting home. And they're going to use their last timeout here with 18 seconds left. Huge back-to-back sacks there for our defense. And we are knocking on the door here of the Super Bowl. Come on, boys. We can let him go underneath. Back him up. Cover 3. Back him up. Let him go underneath. Let him catch the ball in bounds. Not going to blink any time. It's fine with me. Quickly out. If we tackle him in bounds, I might be close to the game. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's play action. Go. Get back. Sick. Game over. We win. We're moving on to the Super Bowl. See you guys there. All right. Super Bowl against, of course, Jacksonville Jaguars, who were 6-1 earlier this year when we faced them. I don't know if we ended up beating them or not. Actually, let's take a look at it. Screw it. Why not? This is gonna be the last season. We made the Super Bowl. This will be the last year. We'll see if we were able to defeat them at that time. 24-6. We handled them no problem. Defense must have played lights out. And now we have a chance to beat them on the biggest stage in Tampa Bay. Super Bowl is in Tampa Bay. It will be at our home field. Did not want to click play full game. Let's get into this one. All right, Super Bowl here at home, basically. Defense needs to get a stop. We trail 7-0. Great. And we are struggling to move the football here. It is not looking well for us at all. As we actually were able to pick up a 3rd and 15, which is big. We have a chance to get points here. Did not get points. We were into the 3rd quarter. We need to get a stop. We forced a field goal. That's big. We need to get in the end zone. Yes, 14-10. Huge. They're driving again, though. Not good. We gave up a score, of course. 3rd down alert. Try to take the drive. Red zone alert. We punched it in. All right. And here we go. We got to stop. I didn't even realize we got the ball. We're at the freaking 1. Sick. Well, we're going to do our best here to try to run this clock out as best as we can. Turn, give Chubb here on 1st and 10. First play. Just follow your blockers, Chubb. And we get a little bit of breathing room. That's good. We'll obviously turn on shoe clock. Run this thing down as low as we possibly can. But picking up a 1st down here is absolutely what needs to happen. All right, running it down here. Running back the dive again. And I guess just nowhere to go. Somebody, whoever that is, just absolutely blew it up. And now... I feel like we got to try. Kate Otton's got X Factor. I feel like we have to try. And I did the one thing we absolutely cannot do. Welcome into Rams franchise, where Trey throws picks at the most inopportune time. And now I have to do my part to get a stop. It doesn't matter, though, because it doesn't matter that we're getting a touchdown here. I'm going to drive it on and get points, right? Right? Pass. Touchdown. All right. Let's score a touchdown. God damn it. All right, minute 59. All 3 timeouts. They have all the momentum in the world, which is annoying. We're at home. Where's our freaking home crowd at? And we're throwing this thing. I threw it away. Yeah, we're throwing it away. I threw it away, but there was nobody open. 2nd and 10. Not good. They're daring me to run the football, and I'm going to. I don't care. 2nd and 10. They're daring me to run it. Nick Chubb. Just be faster, Chubb. Fight. All right, that's good. That's an 8-yard carry, though. We'll take that for sure. I'm still running this thing again. 3rd and 2. We're running. I believe in our offensive line. I shouldn't have. 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 Gotta go for it. 4th and 1. This is the damn near the game. Of course, I am not. Godwin quickly. And I got basically hit. Someone get upfield. Don't let him score. And we lose. I suck. Well, 24-21. We lose the Super Bowl. I'm horrible. I understand. I can't end on that. We're going one more year. We're going one more year. I can't end on that. Long video. All right, 10 players ready to negotiate here in the offseason. Got to accept Jaquan Taylor's offer. Carlton Davis can walk. Everyone's probably going to end up walking. Yeah. Yeah, everyone's going to end up walking. No problem. Leonard Williams was amazing for us, but we can probably do better. We got a little bit of money to spend. Obviously, this is going to be a lot quicker because I'm not even going to do anything. I'm literally going to sim right to the playoffs, and hopefully we can do well. I'm just going to go through the offseason here as quickly as possible. Probably make a first-round pick. Probably trade the first-round pick so you can get a player, potentially. But if you look at our team, what do we need? Davidson's got X factor. We could still use another like elite receiver potentially. Offense line's good. We definitely need an end, right end. So we need a right end. We're probably fine at receiver, honestly, but we need a right end. All right, so looking at the ends, the best one here is definitely Josh Sweat. So I'm just gonna try to overspend for him as much as I possibly can. Josh Sweat, please come be a part of our team for a lot of money. We were his top offer, so we probably should get him. Receiver, there's no one that I want. Yeah, that's the only thing I'm going to do. We'll just eval. We got him. All right, so Josh Sweat is on the squad. That was the important thing. And I don't, like I said, I don't think there's anything else we need. Offensive line, we're going to be fine. Defensively, I think we're good everywhere. All right, I traded all the picks that we had in our book and got the Superstar X Factor corner Wimbley. So that gives us our corner that we are replacing for losing Carlton Davis. We are not going to even go into the draft. I can't skim it. Oh, simulate draft. Cool. Simming the draft. We'll take a look at the roster, and I'll see you guys in the playoffs, hopefully. All right, roster going into the final year. Davidson's got X Factor. Chubb's still here. Godwin, McGree, Pinkins, Trey Palmer. K-Don's got X Factor, which is wild. Offensive line remains exactly the same, except for we have the second-year center now playing. Vita Vea's got X Factor. Sweat, Cansey, Dean's got X Factor. Wimbley obviously has X Factor. We got Raymond at 4. Sidney Brown, Nolan Smith. They drafted a hidden development outside linebacker, hidden development safety. Cool. Linebackers are the same. Winfield's still kicking it here. All right, well, I'll see you guys at the playoffs. We'll see if we made it. All right, moment of truth. Are we a playoff team in the last year? We should be. There's no way we're not, right? We went 10-7. That's so bad. How did we only go 10-7? This team was so good. What went wrong? I saw Davidson led the league in passing yards. Yeah, 47. He threw 15 picks. Not good. Chubb still been really good. 4.6. 18 scores for him. Godwin amazing. Otten amazing. Pinkins was good. Chubb had a ton of catches. McGree was solid. I guess is the damn near 5th option. Devin White less than tackles, of course. Tackles for loss. 23 for Sweat. Yeah, that was the best pickup we've had. 17 for Smith. 14 for Vea. 12 for Cansey. Our only sack numbers are Sweat. Everyone else had like a couple. We had, I was going to say no, but Wimbley had 5 picks stud. Winfield had 2, 1 for Brown, 1 for Lawrence, and 1 for Raymond. All right. Can we make the greatest run of all time and somehow defeat the Dallas Cowboys in the wild card? This might be the 2 best teams in the NFC playing each other in round 1, and we lose. Well, we lose. We had our chance last year, and I sold us in the Super Bowl. I was trying to be aggressive, and I suck, and I'm terrible. What did we lose? I'm terrible at the game. I understand. If you guys want to watch me suck all the time, go watch Rams franchise. I appreciate it if you guys went over and wanted to support that. If you're into that, we lost 28-7 to the Cowboys, but that'll do it for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers rebuild. I thought that was the best team I've built so far. Definitely the best outcomes we've had. So hopefully we can keep that rolling with the rebuilds. Appreciate y'all tuning in for this one. Hit the like button, hit the sub button if you're new. Comment anything down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.